Alright, so a very simple insight was made tonight that actually changes a lot about bomb jumping when it comes to like the limit of how high you can go. I don't imagine this will have like much or any impact on the any percent task. It might matter more in low percent. But okay, we'll go over it. So basically there's a mechanic in this game called flicking, or at least that's what I call it, where I'm gonna try and get one in real time, but like they're really tedious. But essentially that, when you change directions on collision sometimes, or like get on the lip of something, you can get the ball to flick up it. There's a pretty consistent one here actually now that I look at it. And when this happens, let's make a save state and look at the speed values. So my Z speed here, vertical speed, it goes up over the frames. So it's gonna count upwards when the flick starts. See that it goes up to like 7 and then drops down. Pretty much what's the insight here is that for one frame, when a bomb hits you, you can use that flick mechanic to give the bomb more speed, which is actually a really big deal because like the bomb normally has 23 point something, I don't know the exact number, and this can get up to 25, I think 25.5, which basically means that the next 2 frames you're going to be at a speed above or equal to a regular bomb starting off. So both of those 2 frames are essentially free height, but there's an added bonus if you have boost ball, which is that when a bomb hits you, it stops the boost ball from charging. It'll start at the beginning again. But since you have those extra 2 frames, you essentially can release the boost ball 2 frames early. In terms of how much Z speed you have, you're releasing it on the same time, but you're moving upwards faster. And the more upward speed you have, the more speed you get from the boost. And it's pretty substantial, so I have this video where we can look at it. So I burn 1 bomb, and then I have 5 bombs at my disposal. One of them is this one here. So if we watch my Z speed, I get a flick, I start building speed, I get the regular bomb speed, so 23.5, and on the next frame, I get 25.4, which is the substantial bit more, and then the next one is 24, and then 22. I think I'm losing a bit of friction from friction on the wall, but it's not too important. Basically what it means is that this boost charger is already started. It's already like ticking up when I'm at the speed that I would normally be from hitting a bomb. And then I release at frame 1, which is this one here, which gives me 17 extra vertical speed, which I can then use to chain together my other 3 bombs to get an extremely high bomb jump that's like higher than anything else we could do prior to this. And it all comes down to that little tiny flick giving extra speed from the bomb. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. That's about the video, but we can watch the jump. And at the top there, essentially what I'm doing is I chain my bombs, fall back on them, get carried up. The last bomb laid, this one here, is at the highest point of my ascension from earlier with the boost. So like this one can't be laid any higher, and I hit the top of it by laying 2 bombs close together. So hit the top of this, and then I can charge a boost again after this bomb. And I'm almost out of speed here, but I can release the boost to get another 14. So 14 is like probably what you could expect to get from a regular bomb that you boost first frame. But you can get more like 18 to 20 with the flick into the bomb, those extra 2 frames of letting you charge boost. The problem with getting like 20 speed is that you end up shooting too far to the left or the right to stack your bombs in sequence, which is why I didn't do that here. But if you're just trying to unmorph, then like you can do that, and it looks kind of funny, so I'm going to show that off real quick before I end the vid. So yeah, let me go back here again. So I have my 25 speed, and I'm just gonna like go up to the side and boost, speed sucked. I'm gonna go off to the side and boost. 19.3, that's pretty good. And then unmorph on the first frame. That I'm out of the jump state for BSJs. We can see what that looks like. It's also pretty silly. I want to find a place for this to be useful. I feel like there's got to be at least one spot in the task where like this niche would be filled. You can also unmorph sideways when doing this, but I didn't get it here, and I'm not going to spend a while optimizing to get it. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. This tiny little insight is going to change how a lot of bomb jumps are done in the future, I think, at least for tasks.